welcome to episode 70 of OVW Fan Zone Live, where the fans talk back. I am Brian Allen, in for Jackman. Jackman, we love you so much. He is on assignment.
And I'm Brian Hines, here as usual. With us, as always, is the voice of our disembodied producer, or disembodied voice of our producer, Tiny Brian.
I think I still have a body. I have a lot of one, actually, if you've ever seen me in person. I'm glad to be here. I'm in the chat room as at OVW Podcast. Get your questions, comments, concerns, complaints, whatever you got. Get them into me now. I'm going to have them for our gentleman later on in the show, where you get to talk back, and we'll try to answer your questions.
So, how you been?
I've been good, man.
Good. Good.
Brian, Alan, I'm going to have you tilt that mic up a little bit.
Sure, man.
You're a little dead.
Yeah, I get that. There we go. That's
a little better.
And kind of eat it a little bit. Get in there a little bit.
A little better. Good now.
Feel the
Fan Zone. What do you think? Can you hear everybody okay?
How we doing? Fan Zone. Love
all right.
you so much.
Yep. Let's. So yeah, what a big week, huh? Pay-per-view in the rear view.
The biggest of weeks, and it is finally Zoe time. Dr. Zoe, congratulations. New tag team champs, Jackson and Toatelli. Congratulations.
You know, it occurred to me that most of the time we've been following OVW, podcast, Fan Zone, all of it, Zoe has been busy.
Yeah.
You know, he's been in a doctoral program.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, we know he got his doctorate just at the end of the school year, you know, in April, May, around that. And it's not even November, and he's already U.S. champ. Like, just as soon as he could get time on his schedule to make it Zoe time at ZoVW, here we are.
And he wasted no time, too.
No, he did not.
Definitely did not. So, I mean, this past week has been a huge week, maybe even the biggest week in the history of our podcast, which you can find at OVW Podcast on YouTube and anywhere you find your podcasting.
Yeah, and new episode will be out at 8 o'clock this evening. As soon as we're done here, slip on over to at OVW Podcast. Here, episode 115, where we go into in-depth on every match for No West for the Wicked 2025.
Good deal. Do we have any questions so far?
Not so far. Let's. I generally collect those, but no, I've not caught anything thus far. If you've put a question in, I may have missed it. Drop it back in there, and we'll get to them a little later. Why don't we go on into our good friends, the tour update for now?
Yeah, that sounds
You want to
good.
do rock, paper, scissors?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's do it. I love a fun game.
All right.
Let's do it.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh,
You win.
right. Winner
All right.
gets it. Let's do it.
Yep.
So, we have a few tour dates still set. So we have, well, of course, every Thursday, OVW TV is going on. Doors are at 6:15, and then Overdrive at 6:30 with Rise starting at 7 o'clock at the legendary Hot Point Davis Arena. This Saturday at the Sadowski Center in Fort Knox, there will be a show, and then, well, this one has...
That's October 4th, and then
October 4th,
the Owensboro Events Center in Owensboro is November 1st.
On November 1st, and that one is featuring a Billy Gunn who's celebrating his birthday. It'll be the main event.
Yeah.
WWE Hall of Famer,
Yeah,
icon Billy Gunn.
The second time we've seen him in OVW this year.
Yeah, I loved it.
So that's going to be a great night, guys.
Yeah, no, it's going to be awesome. Can't miss, man. Then last one to round it out, we have Jungle Gym's. Yes, the show at Jungle Gym's Oscar Events Center in Fairfield, Ohio. That is November 21st. And then I guess we have an ad break.
Yeah, you can get tickets for any and all of those shows at OVWTix.com. And are you ready over there to take us away?
I mean, so you can go ahead and...
We can keep going.
Well, yeah, actually, so let me just talk for a minute here. We are... Apparently, the software we use to bring our fine show to you each and every week had an update this week that we did not expect. And because of that, some of the systems that we use to do some of the stuff around here is not working quite as well as it should. Therefore, we won't have our traditional breaks this evening. I may just take a minute and talk about something. Go check out our podcast.
You do, yeah.
We have interviews, we have episodes, we have all kinds of stuff at OVWpodcast.com or right here on YouTube at OVW Podcast. But we apologize. We're going to be kind of a more low-tech version of the show this evening. But for now back to the OVW Podcast broadcast team with one substitution.
Wow. Okay. I see something in the chat that I would like to bring up. Let me pop
Yeah.
this chat out so it's easier for both of us to read.
I love that.
Right now, let me bring this over a little bit. I see Kenneth Connor has a birthday today. So first of all, happy birthday.
Yeah, happy
I hope it
birthday.
is the best one yet. If you're older than 18, I hope that it's the best 29th birthday that you'll ever have. There's a lot of
Yeah.
birthdays this week. I guess this week and last. Freya's birthday was last week.
It sure was.
Sorry about how things went down this weekend, but the guys and I chipped in and got you something. It's very nice. I hope you like it. It is,
This is for Freya.
yes,
Okay.
it is an Alaska hoodie.
Oh, wow. Look at you.
Because she is from Alaska, in case you
Yeah.
didn't know that. We hope it
that's fly.
fits. I saved the receipt, so we'll catch up with you at some point. It was also Icon
That's
Lee's
fly.
birthday, and I celebrated by calling everybody peasants and getting a bunch of booze and heat from people in general. So happy birthday to all those folks and everybody else if you're having a birthday.
Also, senior producer Victor's birthday was just this week.
Yeah,
Lots
it
of
was this
birthdays,
week. Turning the big 5-0, the first of the three of us.
Yes, we all born within a few months of each other, but Victor thankfully leads to my favorite time of the year when I get to call him old man throughout the whole rest of the year until my birthday at the end of the year.
I
So,
sent him a message on Monday, and it was just a gif of Beavis, and it just said, "You're
Beavis?
old." And I said, "Happy birthday!" But yeah, we had a great time with him over the weekend, and
yeah, Kathy, who is his wife, regular listener to the show, thank you so much for all the hard work you and your family did to invite us into your home for that
Yes.
party. It was a great time.
and the food was spectacular, and I really overdid it.
It happens,
We were
man.
just talking about that in the other room.
Yeah, yeah.
And
happens.
Alan, this is your first time back since you disappeared into the fourth dimension.
I sure was in that fourth dimension, man.
So tell us a little how your weekend went.
Sure thing, man. So, yeah, the Lost Lands Music Festival in Thornville, Ohio, took place just a couple weekends ago. And if you're into EDM, the electric stuff, dubstep, all that kind of sound. Sometimes it is random sound. I guess it all is. Yeah, that was going on. A lot of lasers, a lot of pyro, a lot of dinosaurs, man. Dancing with dinosaurs.
Are you talking about like old people or real dinosaurs? Because
Both.
okay,
First one, then the other.
Yeah, people of all ages, people of all, come from all walks of life to come and dance with the dinos, man. It was an amazing time, but dang, I'm exhausted. But it was worth it. That kind of stuff is so fun, so rewarding. But yeah, we're back and ready to keep going with this wrestling stuff.
I remember being young and having enough energy for a weekend festival. Not so much anymore. A weekend festival for me is a series of naps on the couch
I get
over
it,
the
man.
course of a weekend, and
I get
probably
it.
a lot of football and TV and stuff.
I get it.
I see we've got JJ Lawson in the chat.
JJ.
And
We
lovely
also
Miss
have lovely
Larkin.
Miss Larkin as well, who would like everybody to know toenails. And
I was
she's got a
saving that for
doorbell.
the feedback section later on in the show, but we can comment on it now. What do you guys think about toenails?
I appreciate the fact that I have some.
They exist.
I've got
That's
10,
about it. I got no love.
and they've been with me this whole time.
So we are missing some things this week, so we really need you guys to put some questions in. Last week, because we did have our
East
special
End-
guest,
the East
Big
End
Zoe,
villain.
and the East End villain, Josh Ashcraft.
And it was high, Isaiah.
And Isaiah. I'm sorry, I said Big Zoe. That's a big deduction.
deduction.
I'm now a little nervous that Big Zoe may actually beat me up.
He's gonna bust through that door like the Kool-Aid Man and beat you down.
It is not unprecedented for our little thing going on here. Hello, Doug Basham.
All right, I've got a question for the chat. If you were a member of the OVW roster, what would your finishing move be, or what would your opening music be? What would be your entrance music? Let's
Oh
get
my
people
gosh.
talking.
That's a great question.
And I'll start it off. And I think that my finisher would be the jackknife powerbomb, because that's always been one of my favorite
Yeah.
moves. And I'll have to get back to you on the music. Right now, I'm kind of bouncing around between a couple things, but that's where I'm landing right now as far as that goes. So you tell me what you think. What's your finishing move, and what are we going to be listening to when your music hits and the crowd pops when you make it to the top of the ramp?
That's such a good question.
Thank you.
I can tell you what my first one I thought of
Please.
like
Hey,
years
what's up,
ago.
Junk Punch Hero?
Yeah, he wandered in the middle of the toenail conversation.
Yeah.
Sorry, Junk. You can jump back and see what that was all about if you want. I always liked the Kid Rock song, Bois Dida. You know, the "My name is Kid," and it has this great kind of build.
Yeah.
That I think would be great, and then Kid Rock, boom, and and I thought, well, there's some pyro, there's your pyro right there, just
Okay.
boom, and but so that's one that I had a long time ago that I thought would be a great kind of opening, come to the ring kind of situation.
That's a good one.
Well,
Got
what
me
about you? You got
thinking.
anything?
Finisher, that's a tough one. I'm not really gonna be lifting a lot of people, so it'd have to be something more kicky. I
Maybe
guess I would
like
say.
maybe I could see you being a figure 4 guy.
Really?
Yeah.
What
do you think
we'll
about
work
that?
on that. We'll work on
Okay.
a figure 4. No, I
Yeah.
like that. I like it. We'll do that song. I always thought I needed something a little heavy, something that's gonna get the crowd headbanging a little bit. I love headbanging.
Yeah.
I
yeah,
love
me
that.
too.
We're gonna go with Stand Alone. I think Godsmack. Yeah.
All right.
The riff. That's just
No,
one of
that's
my
a good
favorite
one,
riffs.
too.
That's
Yeah.
just one of my favorite riffs. And with
Ro-
the breakdown there, I think that'd be good for an entrance.
Roy Bischoff says Brick House by the Commodores. Solid.
Ball.
Yeah.
Very
Very
ball.
nice. Very
yeah.
nice.
Yeah. That's great.
Let's see. Do we see any other ones in there?
Apparently, there's some discussion about whether or not J.J. Lawson is crazy, and the therapist. Apparently,
This is
it's
good.
therapist Larkin in the account tonight because she's not disclosing anything.
Let's see. If You Want to Get to Heaven by Ozark Mountain Daredevils, says the Artful Rhino. End of
That's
Days would be the finisher and funeral hymn by Exodus for wrestling's biggest fan. Solid. Okay.
Yeah. That's good. That's good.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of something that would kind of encapsulate my personality, or just there's a lot of things. I don't know. Maybe either Tom Sawyer by Rush
Ooh.
or The Wizard by Black Sabbath.
Both solid
like-
choices.
Yeah,
Somewhere
very,
in there.
very.
Somewhere in there. Hey, Ronald, how are
That's
you?
awesome. Hello.
All right, let's. So no, we could sit and I'm about to. So what do we think before we get into the actual predictions? Because we don't actually have any predictions to review because of last week's episode. We didn't do any predictions because we had special guests here for the whole show.
We did.
So we'll just get into the most exciting segment in OVW Fan Zone history in a minute. First of all,
Are you ready for it?
You got me.
yeah, I know. I saw you put. I'm like, no, just calm down. We're early in the evening, so we're gonna pace ourselves a little bit if we can.
Okay, sure.
Let's talk about Halloween. We all know OVW loves Halloween. They always decorate up. There's always kind of special surprises. We know that on the Halloween episode, which we think will be October 30th of this year, that there'll be the wheel of, what do they call it? Just face the wheel? Make the deals?
I think it was, well, I don't know. Help us out.
This is my
Chad.
first OVW
What is the name
Halloween,
of the
so-
wheel that they use for the Halloween Premium Live event? By the way,
I think it may just be a rise. I don't think they're going to do a premium live, but
well, just in general,
yeah.
the randomizer? Was that
Yeah,
it?
I think they just call it, like I said, I know that Doug liked to say, spin the wheel.
So what does this wheel
make
do? Is
the
it
It's not the Wheel
deal.
of Fish. That's a whole other thing.
No.
decide-
Basically, it decides the stipulation of a match.
Okay.
And who's going to be in
And
it.
who's going to be
Ooh.
in it.
Oh,
I
that's-
think some.
That's saucy.
Yeah, random, like a one competitor, another competitor,
Yeah.
stipulation,
Yeah.
let's go.
That's a
And
lot
it's-
of fun. Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Yeah.
Halloween stuff, I would really like to say, as far as No Rest for the Wicked goes, that opening sequence, the intro to the whole entire thing, was really,
It went hard.
yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
really
did.
did, straight
Yeah.
from the beginning.
Yeah. And just a great series of matches top to bottom. Love to see, and Cal Hero going through the gauntlet, Big Zo being dominant. Just what a great 2.5 hours. What a great couple of main events.
Oh, yeah.
We talked
So
on
good.
our podcast this week that we didn't feel like it was just a premium live event. It was a Supremium live event. So
Ooh,
if
yeah,
you haven't seen it
Supremium.
yet, you're missing out. Do yourself a favor. Go check it out.
All right, yeah. Let's in that case, why don't we go ahead and get into it? What do you say, gentlemen?
Yeah, sure.
do it.
Let's get into the most
Yeah.
exciting segment in all of OVW Fan Zone Live. It is time for predictions. We don't have our graphics this week, so I don't actually have to make it. I don't have to make it last for 5 seconds because it's a 5-second graphic package. So we're good. Apparently, I just did NPR this week. Predictions.
VR, nice. Yeah.
You're watching predictions. All right, let's move into what we have for this week. First of all, here is a great 6-man tag that I am excited for.
Ooh, yeah.
Brings the trifecta together with Level 3 and Cal Hero.
Yeah.
Are you guys excited for this match?
Dude, are you
Yeah.
kidding?
Oh, yeah.
This is going to be a great match, and I'm feeling really good about Level 3 and Cal Hero. They haven't, to my knowledge, done a 6-man tag team match yet. Or
They're
at
still
least
relatively new to the scene.
that I've seen, but I as solid as the trifecta is, I really feel like these three could give them a run for their money. And after watching No Rest for the Wicked, I feel like they could win. I mean, trifecta didn't win the tag team titles. They didn't make it out of the Four Corners tag team match, which is kind of surprising because they have been tag team champions in the recent past. We've also got Jake Lawless, who also didn't win against Cal Hero. And I kind of feel like getting him to go all the way to the top rope was the deciding factor in No Rest for the Wicked. So, but then on the other hand, there is no better heel faction out there in OVW or anywhere else than the trifecta, and they know how to play the game and get their shots in when the ref isn't looking. They know how to distract the ref to make the opportunities to get those shots. But I have a feeling about Level 3 and Cal Hero, so I'm going with them.
All right, Level 3 and Cal Hero. That is Brian Hines' prediction. Mr. Allen, your thoughts?
I'm gonna have to bounce off of that one.
Okay.
I think that this is just gonna be a fun match, man.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm gonna have to go with J3 and Cal Hero for sure.
All right, it's a Brian sweep.
We've got to come up with a better term than that.
Brian Sweep. I like that. Yeah,
We'll work on it.
Yeah, no, yeah, for sure.
We're
but
cooking.
the trifecta for sure will bring out all the stops, just like they did over No Rest for the Wicked. They'll do whatever they can to get an edge. That's what they've done this whole run, but I don't think it'll be enough.
No, I don't either.
Right.
I mean,
Becky Katie, famous as the OVW merch lady, among
Famous
other
Becky.
things. She says technically Level 3 just graduated from the academy this week. They are
Oh, wow.
only
Really?
now. Already had a brief run with the championship and are just now graduating.
that
You
is
gotta
impressive.
love it.
Wow.
Yeah. And good for them. I mean, how many people in the history of OVW can say that they won the tag team belts or tag team championship or any championship while they were still members of the academy?
That's mad impressive.
Yeah.
Shoot me.
So if you want to win OVW Gold, you know where to go. You know where to learn. OVW Academy.
Yeah, new session starting soon there. If you want to be involved,
Starts
you
in
can get
October.
involved.
Yep.
Yep.
Are we gonna have to? We might have to do it, man.
I'd love to.
Me too.
I would absolutely love to. Yeah.
I'd say there's a whole room full of like people who wish they could.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on, shall we? Let's move on to a rematch from No Rest for the Wicked, which will see one Shotgun Tony Gunn lock up once again with the leader of the Doom Squad,
Oh, yeah.
Star Rider. Let's start with Mr. Allen this time.
Yeah, man. That's That's some good stuff. So, just like we talked about on the podcast earlier, that match for the first bout on No Rest for the Wicked, it wasn't planned, right? They just kind of threw it on.
It wasn't on the
wasn't
poster.
announced.
Wasn't
No.
announced, right? And that kind of gave you a like, oh, this is happening feeling, and those guys delivered. I wanted Star Rider to get the win, but maybe here that can happen because I want him to get some more wins under the belt because lately, he's had some losses. He's had some great matches against real strong, tough opponents, and the wins will come, but it's driving him a little crazy. That's kind of what we saw.
Yeah.
during the event on Sunday. He took another loss, and that was hard on him, and it's getting to him. So I think he pulls this one out. He finds a way.
Think so?
In my opinion, yep.
Well, we did talk about their match at No Rest for the Wicked on the podcast, and we figured that there would be some revenge on Tony Gunn.
Yeah.
It appears as though we're going to get that sooner or later because at the end of their match, after being rolled up into a small package and losing at the hands of Shotgun Tony Gunn, Star Rider looked even more unhinged than he has over the course of this last 6 months, a year, or whatever. And I feel like he's already been working on some plans to take care of Tony Gunn.
Make Tony's life miserable.
Yeah.
Yep.
I agree. I'm going to have to go with Star Rider on this one.
All
He's
right.
not going to take that one loss lying down,
Nope.
and I'm sure he's going to come back with a vengeance.
Apparently, great Bryans think alike.
Yeah.
There you go.
See?
Okay.
I'll keep working it.
All right.
Yeah,
all right.
no,
Okay,
it's
so-
appreciated, man.
This next match is going to take me several minutes to announce.
Oh gosh.
Wow.
This is an OVW Women's Division match, which
Love
will
that.
see Carter Kaufman take on Sophia Rose, who takes on J-Rod, who takes on Jamie Hartman. First time that I think I've seen her in the ring, maybe the second. Taking on, in the chat room this evening, one lovely Miss Larkin. And all of them with OVW Women's newcomer and my favorite nightmare, Killer Kai. Gentlemen, it's a long list.
Yeah.
Is it anybody but Killer Kai?
It really is. Let me spread these papers out
Yeah, that's
so
what
I
I'm
can
over here having to-
read all of these names.
These names.
I thought you were pulling my leg when you said it was going to take you a while to
No.
rattle this one off. But no, you weren't fooling.
That might be the most stacked match in wrestling history. My goodness.
Okay.
Let's go.
I feel like we need to do just a half an hour special on this.
We could,
Yeah.
man.
Or I wish we could put up a poll or something and get the
Get the fan, yeah.
get them everybody in the chat room to see what they think. I mean, first off, we've got Carter Kaufman. She hasn't been with OVW long. Her record isn't the best, but she beat J-Rod.
She is the only person that, well, no. Sophia now is the only other. But for a long time, Carter Kaufman was the one and only person who
Yeah.
would pin J-Rod.
Spectacular.
So don't count her out.
Don't ever. Nope.
Sophia Rose, former champion. J-Rod, former champion. Janie Hartman, future champion. We don't really know a whole lot about her,
Loads of
but
potential.
she could be a secret weapon. Lovely Miss Larkin, future champion. Successful therapist.
Apparently, if you're in the chat right now, she also says I can sing. Which
Really?
I would watch out. Shalonce kind of has that sewn up. I wouldn't bring her back from injury just to kind of defend that territory, Miss Larkin. Much as I'd love to see those two lock up.
Yeah, I would too. And I'm hoping that we do get to see Shalonce back at some point sooner than later. And we have Killer Kai.
Absolute force.
I really don't know where to begin. I mean,
don't either.
When Jackman and I are here together, we usually kind of dissect these situations where
Yeah.
you've got these whoever is in this match kind of go through bit by bit and reason things out how we think things are going to go. There's
There's a lot here.
a lot here. What do you think? What are your opening thoughts?
Well, hearing that therapist Larkin, I heard you just mention you could sing too. That's I've always praised the bag you have, the many talents you have in it, the many moves you have in it, and the many tools. Just whatever you need to win and prosper, you have a lot of it at your arsenal. And I've always respected that. But you can sing too, so that's amazing. All these ladies bring something special to the table. This is hard to pick. Do we have to? I don't.
Yeah,
I mean, it's the
feel
bit.
I gotta go with somebody. It is. You're right.
I kind of
You're
feel
right.
like writing everybody's name on a tiny bit of paper and then putting them into a hat and then just like drawing one. Because I feel like any of these could go either way.
So let's talk for a minute while we're trying to decide this. Let's talk a little bit about poor Janie Hartman.
Let's do it. Yeah.
That this is she's not been in a lot of matches. She's the attendant for the Sin City Outlaws.
The cousin.
The cousin. Been useful to them as they've kind of pursued moving around in the tag team division. But what a match to come in on is all I'm saying.
Yeah. So we might have to. No, that's a good point.
Yeah, what if she chose to be part of this match because she knew how to maneuver around all of these members of the women's
So
division.
she's just been laying low and waiting for her opportunity.
I mean, what else would a Sin City Outlaw do?
And at worst, it's experience. You're reading the field. You know, this is the best way to read the field and make your moves later.
Yeah.
Go for a title run, man.
But then you've got Killa Kai, who just absolutely dominated
Just
that
power.
women's match at No Rest for the
Violence.
Wicked.
Yeah.
And took out half of the women's division in the weeks leading up to it. In silent, no less.
Yeah. I'm also really glad to see lovely Miss Larkin is getting a chance to be back in action. Seems like it's been a few weeks since we've seen her in action, or maybe I'm just
Therapy sessions.
Therapist Larkin has been pretty busy, but it's nice to see her actually getting back in and getting in the ring and getting into action.
Yeah, thankful for that.
I want to not see that invisible knife some more.
Yeah,
too.
that's a good
too.
point.
So there's now 3 Browns, wrestling's biggest fan. We're just growing them.
Yes, another bride.
Any other one of these competitors you guys want to? I mean, J-Rod's tough, American Gladiator. No Freya in this one. That's
I was
interesting.
just thinking that same thing. There is no Freya. Okay, well, with that being said, do we think that there will be a clean finish to this match?
Oh, absolutely not.
You don't think?
After that
Since
detail.
Freya is not part of this, I can see her being very upset after being the one who was pinned in that women's match on Sunday and coming in with a vengeance.
Yeah.
And taking out everybody in her path to make her way to Killa Kai.
I think you just leaked the script.
You think so?
I think that's.
I don't know. I mean, what do I know? Not a whole lot. So that's my opinion. Instead of picking any of the competitors in this match, my prediction is that Freya will disrupt the match to get revenge on Killa Kai for pinning her at No Rest for the Wicked.
And I know we've been in sync here, and we do have to create a little bit, I guess, of
a little distance.
This distance here eventually. I don't know if I can go away from that now after mentioning Freya's not in the match because she got pinned and we don't see that often, and she's not going to take that lightly. So she has to get involved in this show somehow, and I don't see where else it'll be other than this stacked match of the century.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I'm signing off. I'm copying.
Okay, look at you.
Okay. We're going to call this episode
that's the script.
Bryantology.
Yeah, we're
Simpatico.
That's the script.
Bryantology is great, actually.
Come study Bryanetics with your friends at the OVW podcast.
Yeah, most talk shows, sports shows like this, they debate and argue, but we're just in sync.
We work together to figure things out.
No, that's it. We're figuring the stuff out. We're not creating a version.
Yeah. World needs more of that these days.
Yeah, absolutely.
No kidding. Let's move along to some tag team action, which we'll see the Sin City Outlaws taking on Z-Force. I assume that's going to be Kid Colossus and Super Z.
Probably. But
I have no idea who started last time, so somebody start.
You want to go first?
Yeah.
I went first last time.
Yeah, I'll go ahead. Outlaws and Z-Force. So we have constantly praised the Outlaws, it feels, recently, because they deserve it for one. But the reason behind it is, they have put on such good matches against really anyone that's stood across them in that ring, and they have unfortunately not been able to get a lot of wins yet. Emphasis on the yet.
Dude, get out of my head.
I
I was just thinking that.
see, it's the trifecta at work here. Right?
That's it.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
See,
The trifecta may be the best one yet.
I would say and I got to give credit. Someone coined that. It might have been Jackman. Jackman and Missy, love you, man. I
No, it
forgot
was
who
me.
said that. Was it you? You
Well,
said
yeah.
trifecta. Of course it was
It
you.
wouldn't come to him because he's on O'Brien.
Yeah, of course. Well,
It sounded like a
what's
law
wrong with me?
firm.
What's
Come
wrong-
see
yeah.
Brian and Brian and Brian.
That's it. Yeah, but we're still in sync here. So basically, where I'm leaning with that is, so the Z-Force, what was that? They were in No Rest for the Wicked.
Yeah, that's Super
They were in
Z
that
and Kid
big-
Colossus.
Yeah,
Yeah, they were
Super
part of
Z and-
that Fatal Four, or the
Ooh,
Four
okay.
Corners tag team match.
That was it. Yeah, that was a big match. So I'm going Outlaws here. I think wins are just in their destiny very, very soon. As soon as tomorrow. That's just kind of how I see it. They've
More
been-
support for the Outlaws in the chat room than I would have expected.
Yeah, go chat. Let's
Well,
go.
why is that?
Honestly, most people have not.
Trifecta, you betcha.
Yeah,
I love it.
See, everyone's just
That,
building
that
off
is
each other.
that is the
Yeah.
slogan, man.
That's
Read
it.
between the Bryans.
That's it. Yeah, we Outlaws is my pick. You want to add much?
I mean, I really love where Z-Force has gotten to these days. Kid Colossus
Yeah,
is a phenomenal addition
absolutely.
to allow Super Z to fight the forces of Star Rider and the Doom Syndicate. PG-13 right there with him. I don't know anybody who's handier with an umbrella than he is. It could be him and Super Z. It could be him and Kid Colossus. We don't entirely know. We kind of assume that Super Z is going to be part of that, but not necessarily.
Yeah.
I agree with everything you said about Sin City Outlaws. Most importantly, the Yet. I really feel like they're coming into their own as a
Yeah.
tag team.
They are.
I love seeing their matches. The fact that they've got Janie with them as well
Yeah.
is not to be missed in terms of importance.
Yeah, she plays a big role.
The Z-Force poster does have Colossus and Super Z on
Okay.
it.
Okay.
So I think it's safe to assume they will be our competitors.
Yes,
Gotcha.
you're correct. I would agree with that. Who'd you go with?
Outlaws for sure.
Did you?
Yeah.
I was
yeah,
going to
feel
go
free
with Outlaws,
yeah.
but I kind of feel like at some point we should disagree.
Yeah,
but
no, it's fair.
not necessarily.
This could be the
no.
one. Yeah.
Sin City Outlaws have really come along, but they have they come into their own yet? Is the question.
That's
and
a good one.
the follow-up question is, will tomorrow night be the night?
Yep.
I feel like it's going to be Z-Force.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And our final match that has been actually declared, and we got some other things to talk about. We'll see one Tommy Boy De Niro, fresh off his betrayal of his father, taking on a member of the chat this evening and a friend of the show, one Mr. J.J. Lawson.
Two hoopers right there.
Yeah.
Two
So,
hoopers.
yeah, this is, guys, you may want to rest your eyes before you watch this match because this is going to be high energy. They are going to be all over the ring, all over Datos Arena, perhaps all over the greater Louisville metro area.
Yeah.
It's going to
Good
be
Lord.
crazy.
Yeah.
You want to go first?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, what do you think
Or-
about this? What do you think about Tommy Boy De Niro's sudden change of attitude, betraying Jay De Niro?
Yeah. We covered this one in depth on that podcast.
We did,
Man.
yeah.
It was.
Yep, in just 25 minutes on our
Yeah.
webpage.
It was a very emotional night, and I mean there are so many events, segments, matches from that night you could pick as the most emotional for you. But I mean this one especially with Tommy turning on his own dad, man, and helping cut his hair. That emotion, that's just that you're gonna see that move into the arena tomorrow and carry over into that match, and I don't know anyone who could really be a better pick to fight Tommy right now than that boy JJ, man.
He said it right
JJ,
there.
shout
I'm gonna
out
bring
you.
the excitement.
Exactly. You always do,
He
man.
is
You
the
always
excitement.
do.
But he's only going to bring 60% of his pants.
you know what?
Yeah, I hope that we're going to stick with the Exclamation pant.
I mean, it's a
I got
signature
you.
now.
Yeah, you gotta stick with that.
The excitement will be brought. I mean, that is so true. It's going to be a lot. I mean, the jumping out of the building, out of the arena, like you said. I mean, I do. This is another hard one.
But okay, let's think about a couple
Yeah.
things.
Oh, please.
Right now in the De Niro house, so much drama in the Italy, right?
A lot.
Do you see Jay interfering with this match or coming out to plead with his son, interrupting the match?
It would almost feel too early, maybe. I guess is kind of my initial.
I mean,
feel.
after a betrayal like that,
Yeah.
do you think he's going to be away for a while doing family business on his own? Maybe there are more members of the family. Who knows?
Yeah, you could bring some more out. It's a big family. I think that Jay will. Maybe he takes a little break to gather himself here, and I guess I couldn't see him playing much into this match yet. Now, someone else, like Tony Evans, maybe can come in here and maybe they can.
You think Tony's going to take Jay under or take Tony?
It seems
you're
pretty
good.
obvious.
Yeah, it's a lot of.
Yeah.
From where I sit over here
Yeah.
on this corner of the Triangle.
I like that.
It's just never. Chapman, come back. we have to stop these puns.
He loved these, man. He loved these. Good Lord, I'm going to overthink this one if I think about it too
Let me
much.
ask you this.
Yeah,
now that we're
please.
kind of on the subject and we kind of got a couple of possibilities out there, do you think he'll be accompanied to the ring by Superior Tony Evans or Drew Hernandez?
Do we think we'll get a hush? And he'll do all that and
Yes.
my man, my protege,
Yeah.
Tommy Boy De Niro.
I think they both come out and maybe accompany him in some way. We will get a hush because I think
Yeah.
there's some explanation here that we need or a little, at least closure, something.
So we need an exclamation pant versus an explanation pant.
Ooh, yeah.
Hey,
Yeah. There we go.
There we go. Points.
I think. Oh,
So JJ, you should probably be. You're here in the chat room. You should probably be prepared to be hushed tomorrow.
yeah.
Are you
it
ready
might-
for
it
that?
might- yeah, man. I hope you are, dude. Because I guess I gotta make a pick.
I'm not gonna go on until you do.
Shoo-wee. Lord. With all that going on and riding off a emotional night on No Rest for the Wicked, I guess I go Tommy Boy here. He's gonna have numbers, JJ. I'm so sorry. I'm rooting for you as always, man. I just think they're gonna have some numbers, man. You might bring somebody. Maybe you got some people I don't know about. I have to go
Maybe.
Tommy now. Numbers game right now. I think we'll have numbers with him.
Okay. Anytime there is a question where numbers game plays a factor, you always got to consider those odds, and more often than not,
Well, yeah, JJ just responded. He literally says, "I hope it's just 1v1. That would be awesome. If people interfere, then I'll have a problem with more than one person."
You like the beef? Welcome it. You welcome that. Okay, I love that.
Well, with the possibility that Tommy Boy De Niro may not be coming alone, he may have an insurance policy. He may have a superiority complex.
Becky's got JJ's back. He'll be fine.
Okay.
Oh
well,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
That good for you. Do you think that there will be a clean ending to this match? Because if they come to the ring with Tommy Boy,
Yep.
I could definitely see Jay coming out because he's not going to take this line.
That's
down.
true, yeah. I don't think it'll be clean because with him joining, maybe potentially joining forces with those other guys, nothing about their game has been clean on this run that duo has been
No.
on. So
Oh,
yeah,
JJ said you got a couple friends.
you got some. Ooh, okay.
Huh.
I guess
Wrestling biggest fan suggests Brandon Espinosa to come help him.
Okay.
I'd love to see that.
Yeah.
Speaking of, we need more dysfunction.
Yeah, JJ, would you like to join Dysfunction?
I would like
That
to
seems
join
to be the
Dysfunction.
implication.
I guess my answer's locked in now. I can't backtrack too much, but you bring up good points, man.
Well, I try to.
All right, Hans.
We are on TV, and I kind of have to.
That's fair.
I want to go with JJ,
All right.
but I feel like just as much as this is a match, this is a new chapter in the De Niro family line
100%.
story.
100%. Yep.
So I think that will be an element of it. Will there be a clean finish? Maybe, maybe not. But if there is a clean finish, I want to go with JJ.
All right. We do have a few more quick things to talk about here. First of all, Big Zo is going to make his official address to the OVW Nation.
Can't wait to see it.
I cannot wait to see this new presentation, which we just got last week, is incredible. It's well thought out. I'm enjoying it immensely.
Oh, yeah.
This is the OVW Fan Zone.
This is in fact, the OVW Fan Zone Live.
Yeah.
Be very careful how you say it. He does check. Let's see. We do know that Tony Evans and Drew will both be in attendance tomorrow. They're on the Also Appearing.
Okay.
Along with looks to be the 169-pound champion of the Rush division, one Steven Steele.
Very nice.
Los Desafios, and it looks like maybe the Only Bros as well.
Okay.
So who knows what's all come as that, but it's all very exciting. Any other?
A whistle.
Yeah.
Love that.
Any other predictions on what's going to happen tomorrow? Before we move on and get to some questions.
You
I
did.
can't think of anything off the top of my head.
Me either.
I really feel like we've thought through the matches that we know, and I feel like we've got a solid idea of what we could possibly expect. But with that being said, over the course of the last 2 or 3 weeks, OVW has really done a great job of throwing a curveball after a curveball after a curveball.
Yeah, without making it be exhausting either. Just enough kind of what you expect and then what you don't. It's just great.
Yeah. It really has done a lot to add to the storytelling. Do
we think there'll be another Steven Steele, Linda Kay intimate moment?
Yes.
Yes. Yep.
Not too intimate,
Yeah, not too much.
No, this is broadcast TV.
but
Come on
maybe
now.
a little bit intermittent.
Yeah, we do
Yeah.
know that
Yeah.
she kissed him over the weekend.
She did.
So, it's all downhill from there, so to
I
speak.
feel like the story between those two and Brandon Davis is not over, and we will get another chapter in that saga tomorrow.
Please, we'll take it too.
And Therapist Larkin, if you're in the chat still, do you have an appointment scheduled for tomorrow? Maybe with your couples client? And we'll see if she answers that. But in the meantime, I've got some other questions to
Ooh, yeah.
get to here. I've got one I'm trying to copy out from right now, but let's go back to the top of my list with Roy Bischoff.
Hey,
Should Freya be afraid of Killer Kai?
Frey's not afraid of nobody.
No, she's not. Nope. But she should be cautious. Because that is
I'll give you that.
That is
Mindful.
mindful, cautious, just a little weary, because that's a powerful force that came in on Thursday and then came in again on Sunday and sent a real big message to the rest of that division, man. So just weary. I think that's part of what we're feeling.
And she definitely seems to have her eyes set on the women's championship. We know in that fatal 4-way match over the weekend, she could have pinned any one of the 3 people she was in that match with. She chose to pin one Freya the Slayer.
Yeah.
That's big, man.
I feel like that's going to be the next big feud in the women's division.
Oh, yeah.
And it's going to be colossal.
Yeah.
Not Kid Colossus, colossal.
Phenomenal. It's going to be.
All right. Let's see what else we got here. Lovely Miss Larkin once again said toenails earlier.
Nice.
So, we like toenails. They're certainly some of my favorite nails.
Have you ever had a pedicure?
No, I have not.
No?
Have you?
I did once.
Was it awesome?
A friend of mine was like, hey, you know what? Let's just do this. And have you ever seen Dumb and Dumber?
Of
Yes.
course.
When they get all...
Gussied up.
Right.
Yep.
It was kind of like that. The people in the lobby and probably in the restaurant next door, I'm sure, could hear me laughing
Oh, because it
from
tickled?
the back room because it tickled.
Oh, I couldn't
mean,
do that then. I couldn't do it.
tears streaming down my face because
Really?
I was just laughing so incredibly hard.
Oh, I couldn't do that.
So maybe that's what she's talking about. Maybe she's out getting a pedicure.
Yeah, that could be it.
Yeah, I hope she's not like chewing on them or something because.
Yeah, it'd be
You.
different.
Before we get to our next question, if you've not liked this stream yet, give us a like.
Hey, thanks for reminding me. I'll
And
do that
look
right
at
now.
that. You can watch Mr. Hines give us a like in real time. And but we will move along here. The Artful Rhino, good to see you in the chat after I think you've been out a few weeks, Rhino. Good to see you again. He says, OVW podcast, because that was in all caps. Would y'all like to see Mammoth as heavyweight champion soon?
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Shoot, we're on board with that.
We said last year that 2024 was the year of the Mammoth. And that doesn't mean that 2025 isn't. So there's still time. I'm not going to do the thing because
Yeah, can't. Yeah.
I don't want to alarm you,
call.
but there's a user named Cowan's Corner in the chat who I'm pretty sure is our OVW United States champion, One Big Zoe.
it is definitely Zoe time.
So thanks for joining us here for OVW Fan Zone Live, Doctor. So we love it, and let's.
That's him for sure. So behave, or he's going to beat us.
I'm always, man. I'm always on my best.
And then he's going to talk about how we had it coming.
Shit.
And he's going to break it down.
Kind of
like-
did.
It's
He'll
always
explain it.
sometime,
Yeah.
man.
He'll have 3 points in a poem to explain how it was your fault. Mr. Yuck says, I do construction, and you do got to take care of your feet.
Agreed.
Just
yes.
kind of
absolutely.
commenting on the toenails thing, I guess. Let's see. Would lovely therapist Larkin then also said, I would love to spin Jack Vaughn and Donovan Cecil on a wheel. Can I tell you?
Okay.
I know that they're giving away the Sunday night specials now. I would pay money. I would probably pay money to go there to watch Donovan Cecil and Jack Vaughn spin on a wheel while
Yeah.
therapist Larkin helps them process, I guess. I'm just
Yeah.
excited for the notion.
It's-
That's all
yeah,
I'm saying.
sure.
It's
Me
spin
too.
therapy.
Yep.
We do know, you guys may have seen, we shared the video on our Facebook page, that Brandon Beretta actually tore up one of the fans' signs over the weekend.
Really?
And that was the Artful Rhino, apparently. He put into the chat. They just don't take nothing. They just don't take guff from nobody over there at the Trifecta.
Nope.
No.
They do not.
Greetings and salutations to you, Callan's Corner, Dr.
Yes.
Zoe.
We are honored to have you in our chat room this evening, champ. Thanks for joining us. Dr. Yuck wonders, how much does therapist Larkin charge per session? I don't know that she takes money. I think you have to pay her with like
Invisible cutlery.
or pieces of your soul, maybe.
Okay.
You know,
It's a good
there's
trade-off.
always a cost.
A paper mask of yourself.
Yeah, that's probably that's probably like the prerequisite. That's on the intake form.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's,
Name, address, insurance information. Please attach a full color photo of yourself for mask making purposes.
Yeah.
that stuff, is not easy to afford. So the fact that that's just being offered in exchange for not monetary stuff, but your soul or something like that. I
Yeah,
think that's a
just
great trade-off.
Something eternal is
Yeah.
what therapist Larkin is wanting. Josh Gardner asks, is pizza the best for watching wrestling, like a Sunday night special? What is the best food that goes with a wrestling
Pizza's the
show?
best for everything.
It is. It's the best food. Most
October
versatile.
is National Pizza Month. I just
Really?
heard earlier. And all this time I thought it was Soup-tember going into Croctober.
Yeah.
But there's
you
no bad
just-
time for pizza.
There's not.
Question is pineapple or no?
Pineapple, if it's got to be like a chicken pineapple, maybe the white sauce rather than the red.
Okay, like barbecue, maybe.
You
Barbecue, I can
Alfredo.
do that too.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say barbecue goes well with ham if you're into that sort of
Yeah,
thing.
it sure does.
One of the big chains I think has like cinnamon and like almond slivers.
This you can throw that on any pizza you want.
I think that's part of their Hawaiian
Oh,
pizza.
they're Hawaiian almonds,
Yeah.
slivers, and pineapple.
Yeah.
I've never thought of having
Where do
nuts
they do
on.
that at?
That's nuts.
It is. It is nuts. Wow.
Yeah.
I respect it though.
All right,
interesting.
let's see here. Oh, we were talking about who can say that they were a champ when they were still an OVW student. Becky Katie wisely chimes in that one Buzz Backlund can say that.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Can I tell you,
Lord.
I bring that up. If you put Buzz Backlund's name in the chat, I will copy it and say it back to you later because I miss Buzz Backlund, and I'm just trying to summon him back. I need more tips on why to quit smoking.
I was at work today, and I got to thinking about how I missed having a guest on the Fan Zone who could name the capital of all 50 states and all U.S. presidents in order.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, the legend of Buzz
knowledge.
Backlund is
He
going to
was
be a TV
something
movie.
else.
Wow.
Somebody asked earlier how Fozzie Bear got on my desk. He took a cab. Waka waka. Duh.
Let's see here. Oh, who's Sean Kristen asks, who's the best referee in OVW? Who do you like best? Who's your preference? We don't have a way of ranking them, but we know we've got senior ref official Daniel Spencer.
Mm-hmm.
We've got Alice Lane.
Mm-hmm.
We've got Dallas Edwards, the ref with the good hair.
Mm-hmm.
We've got Charlene.
We've got SK.
SK.
I need to.
That's pretty much SK. We need to get him on.
Yeah, I just was going to send something after work yesterday, but I ended up working late and I didn't want to disturb him. You know, it might be his bedtime. I don't know.
I'm a fan of Dallas Edwards, the referee with the good hair, just because I like to call him the referee with the good hair.
That it always does. Just
Yeah. I think I'm going
stand
to go
out.
with Daniel Spencer.
Yeah,
I love how he plays rock, paper, scissors with everybody in the audience.
yeah, the kids do. As much as he gets booed, and he gets booed a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is good with
great
the
with
kids,
that,
and one of my favorites.
But SK too.
Yeah, we love
Yeah,
we love
I-
all the
I
refs.
really-
Honestly,
man.
they're
I
all
would love
great
it
folks.
if we had a
Yeah.
referee episode.
Yeah, I'd love
should.
to get them all down in one place and just count you guys out.
Yeah, we could,
man,
you know, it could be us, and we could have 1, 2, 3 referees join us.
Oh, look
Yeah.
at you!
Mm.
Or we
Yeah.
could have 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, I lost count. 1. I'm glad you guys got that joke. I wasn't sure that was going to work. Wrestling's biggest fan, when lovely Miss Larkin or therapist Larkin told us that she can sing, Wrestling biggest fan says she wanted to see us sing off of Shalonce, and I must say, so does Brian.
So does Brian.
You don't really
it.
even know Shalonce, do
Say
you?
no.
We got to educate you, sir.
Please, yeah, I'm always here.
It's
for this.
Brian-animous.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Shalonce would come to the ring with a mic in her hand, singing,
Okay.
and for the usually for the first 3 or 4 minutes of any match she was in, she would kick you and then sing, and then knock you on the canvas and then sing.
Okay.
You don't think somebody can wrestle and sing at the same time until you watch Shalonce
So-
do it with
Yeah.
your own eyes.
So
And-
mic in hand, beating up on.
Yeah,
somebody,
And
singing.
she's operatic.
Okay.
She really is.
Dude,
I'll
this
send you
this
the
is
I'll send you the
interesting.
link to her interview with us because that's
Please.
probably one of my favorite personal moments of all time. In the middle of it, I got an idea to do a duet, and I can't sing. I couldn't
He
carry a
loves this
tune
story.
in a
Right.
bucket, but I got an idea to do something, and I'm not going to tell you what it is. You have to go find it on your own at ovwpodcast.com. But really, that was one of my favorite moments out of all of this. So yeah, I would absolutely
That's
love
awesome.
to see that.
I'm
Yeah.
checking that out.
Josh Garden has a silly
my
question
research.
that I just have to know the answer to.
Okay.
Who wins in a fight? Ted from the pair of movies with the living teddy bear from the movies,
Okay.
or Alf?
I saw that and I didn't understand the question because I didn't know who Ted was. But now that you explained it to me, I'm going to go with Alf.
I'm gonna have to go Alf too.
Really, Ted seems pretty ruthless to me.
Ted is a demon. That
Like,
is
I'm
true.
pretty sure he'd fight like RVD. I don't know why. I just feel
mean,
like
that's
Ted
fair.
would kind of Rob Van Dam his way through this match.
It's that Seth MacFarlane strength. And,
It
and
really
power
is,
and
yeah.
Power.
I mean, one of the first things I remember about Seth MacFarlane is that stupid Peter Griffin chicken fight
Yeah.
that went on for a decade.
Oh,
So,
Yeah.
they went at it.
Yeah.
yeah, so I'm you guys are gonna pick Alf. I'm gonna pick Ted, and I usually
fair.
don't pick things, but that's just too funny.
Well, that's fair.
Let's see, a couple more things before we get out of here. Josh Gardner says the Outlaws valet, that's Janie, is mischievous, but he doesn't mind.
Okay.
Sean Kristen says Brian Eddix, that's a t-shirt.
That's right.
Mikey Ward says Tommy Boy went superior.
He did.
Do we think he's going to continue to go by Tommy Boy De Niro? I expect a
doubt
name
it.
change.
Yeah.
Voice and superior.
Thomas De Niro or something. Maybe even not. Maybe drop the De Niro altogether.
Yeah.
Could be.
But,
That's very.
then Therapist Larkin chimed in, so many family issues and family trauma. JJ, I wish you the best. So in that's talking about the match with Tommy. So maybe Therapist Larkin will show up and calm the nerves there.
Maybe the
needed.
Neros will go to Larkin to settle their differences and become a family again. Who knows?
Maybe.
All right.
Yeah.
I saw where somebody asked what EWF stands for.
Oh yeah.
Eternity Wrestling Federation. Look it up.
Yeah, it's on. You can look it up on YouTube. It was your pandemic project, wasn't it, Mr. Hines?
Yeah. Got
Yeah, that's right.
locked in at the house with my 11-year-old at the time, and this was what we did to keep from going stir crazy, from not going anywhere, and having to deal with homeschooling and whatnot.
Wrestling's biggest fan suggests he'll now be known as Thomas Evans instead of Tommy Boy De Niro.
Could be.
All business.
I feel like we're onto something, but I don't feel like we're exactly there yet. Well, I guess we'll just have to wait
We'll
and see.
see. Yeah,
All right.
see,
Well,
yeah.
let's get into the calendar, shall we?
Yes.
Directly after this program at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, you can catch the latest episode of the OVW podcast, the original podcast of Ohio Valley Wrestling, featuring 3 Bryans and a lot of opinions about No Rest for the Wicked 2025. It's a great episode. Come join us. Listen in. Then tomorrow, 5:45 p.m., 4400 Shepherdsville Road. It is the hottest ticket in Louisville. Any week you want to check it out. It is OVW. Doors open 5:45. 6:30, they're going to start doing overdrive matches at 7 o'clock. It is the hottest show of the week. OVW Rise, 2 hours, nonstop action. Be there or be square. Then next Tuesday, you'll be able to see the matches that they filmed tomorrow night on OVW Overdrive. That does feature our friends Jessica and Linda, killing it over there with the revamped Overdrive.
Lola.
I'm going to call her Linda. Thank you. Then 6 days, 23 hours from right now, we will be right back here, hopefully with a Jackman included, for OVW Fan Zone Live, where fans talk back.
Thank you guys very much for joining us. Thank you for filling in for our friend Jackman. Looking
Jackman,
forward
man.
to doing it again sometime. And